Okay, we're at Cabo Fish Taco. And so we both have tacos. We've got different tacos. I've got mahi-mahi and also shrimp on mine. And I've got some mashed potatoes with jalapeno and cheese.
I have tuna and some kind of steak. They look amazing with the Baja rice. So we're gonna let you guys know what we think.
Okay, will do. What a good meal we had. I've never been to Noda. It was a great place. The atmosphere was super. The tacos were excellent. I had some mashed potatoes with cheese and jalapenos, and I'm gonna have to try to do that for the family. Tacos were great. It was a soft flour taco. It melted in my mouth. It had so many different flavors in it, and each taco was different. And I was able to eat some of Katie's tuna. Finish that up. So I had a taste of all of them, and they were great. So I'll have to go back.
Now we're gonna go see what Ray is up to. Here he is, working hard. What are you doing?
Getting these bushes out of here. I'm cleaning out. This used to be all grass all the way up to the house. So what I did was I straight edged this big area here so that the grass doesn't leak over the edge into the beds. And now I'm pulling all of these weeds out of here, removing bricks, and then I'm working on these guys right now. So I'm not quite sure. There's all kinds of stuff in this yard, which makes it a little difficult. Like if you look down here, this big old stump right there. It's gonna take some digging to get out. So once we're done clearing this out here, I'm going to level this out a little bit with some dirt and then put some mulch on it and plant some knockout roses, which I'm excited about, and maybe a tree over here in this area somewhere.
I wonder if everyone who has a dog can understand exactly what I'm experiencing and what I experience on a daily basis with these little paw prints. But you see those little dirty feet, little dirty paws? See those little dirty paws? Yes. Hey everyone, today is Wednesday, May the 2nd. It is about 7:40 in the morning. Ray left about 6:45 to go to work. He usually leaves between 6:30 and 6:45 every day to get to his school. But I don't have to be at work until 9, so I made myself some breakfast, let music play outside, and I just finished prepping my lunch. For breakfast this morning, I had an awesome breakfast. Eggs from my dad's farm and turkey bacon, as well as an English muffin with some Swiss cheese on top. It's phenomenal. But the thing I like about having a fairly high protein breakfast is that it keeps me held through lunchtime or until lunchtime. Otherwise, I just get way too hungry. Pretty much anytime I eat at home, I am always reading something related to Japan or the Japanese language. It just brings so much joy to me. So yeah, this summer I'll be showing you some stuff that I'm reading so that you can just see what it's like for a translation student trying to learn as much as they can about the language that they love. So currently I'm reviewing an old textbook, Genki 2. I am past this, of course, with my levels, but I always think that it's good to refer to things that you've learned in the past just to keep your memory fresh. I mean, some of these concepts, these grammar points within Japanese, I use all the time, and then other times I just don't use them like I should. So as a non-native Japanese speaker, I just go back through all of my textbooks throughout the year and just, make sure, am I up on my game with my knowledge? I'll be eating lunch at work today, so of course I always have my lemon water, which I've drunk a good bit of already this morning. But as I showed you before, I have this awesome owl bowl for my parents, but it's actually from Japan. And so it's got this amazing lid on top. So I wanted to show you guys the lid. It's got open or close. So right now I have it closed, but like if you needed to microwave it, you could open it and have a steamer hole, which is really nice. So today I just cut up myself some veggies. Yep, and I just have some hummus that I'm gonna have. I also have a pure protein bar that I have just in case I get hungry before dinner time. Oh, there's Music getting some water. Oh, she sees me. Let's open the door. Hey, sweet girl. How you doing? About ready to come inside? So the inside didn't happen because the school bus came. Okay, so now it is finally time for me to get ready for work. And then today I have to return some textbooks of Ray's and mine to our university. While I was at work today, I did try the Diet Coke ginger lime flavor, but unfortunately I only made it through about 1/3 of it, probably to about right here. The ginger lime Diet Coke tasted very much like Diet Coke, which is awesome for people who love the flavor of Diet Coke. I could not taste the lime in it, but I did taste the after bite or aftertaste of the ginger, so that was nice. However, I just don't drink soda enough to have a taste for it, so again, I only drank about 1/3 of the can before I had to call it quits. So I just think I'm gonna have to stick with my lemon water and be okay with that. So Dad is picking me some more lettuce because the lettuce I got before from him, I ate.
We make Isaac pickles during the summertime.
Okay.
And last year we nailed up a railing around this and made it about this high. And we put dirt in it. And so we tore it down after 2 years of using it to grow cucumbers. And we decided we'd put some soil in it. We've got soil and we've got some soil. And we're just going to let the cucumbers grow in the soil in this old tree. So you see all this stuff over here? And so hopefully it'll grow and we'll have cucumbers hanging off the side. The mama here, this is Buffy. Now Buffy's really protective because she's laying on eggs thinking they're going to hatch. So let me pull Buffy out. She's going to be very upset. But she's sitting on those eggs in hopes that they will be hatched. Reach in there so you can see the eggs. That's what I see every day. They haven't quit laying the eggs, but there are right now 2, 4, 6 eggs, and we normally have 8 to 10 eggs.
I just got home from my dad's house from spending some time with him and my nephew Isaac. We had a great time, as you could see, but I'm super excited to open up my new Norwex cloths that I got from my sister. In my kitchen, I always keep one. This was given to me. You can tell I have picked it a little bit, but that was for me, not the product. This is just their Enviro cloth with backlock, which basically means there's silver in here or something like that helps kill bacteria. It's amazing, and proteins and things. So anyway, I was given that for my sister to try, and I just fell in love. You literally just wet it and wipe down your counters, wipe anything at all you need clean. I clean my water bottles with this to really sanitize them well, a lot of different things. It is a microfiber cloth. I love that it's, you know, just a little bit bigger than my hand. So for me, it's a perfect size. So I decided to invest in a travel pack. I think this was a little less than $20. It might have been right at, or anyway, it was around $20. I got a beautiful green, a nice gray, and then finally a blue cloth. I am loving these. So what I'm probably going to do is keep a couple in the kitchen and then a couple in the bathrooms. So in my bathroom, I always have, as you can see, it's got makeup on it from having used it, but I always keep myself what they call one of their body cloths. Also again with backlock, that silver that can kill germs, bacteria, proteins that shouldn't be there within 24 hours, and the cloth is sanitized to use again. But I just keep, this was another one, just like the pink one that I got to try. I got this one just to try and fell in love with it because, again, all you do is run water in this, get this saturated, squeeze it out, and literally just wipe it off like you're wiping your face with a face cloth, and all the makeup comes off. Intense foundation, waterproof eyeliner, mascara, eyeshadows, lipsticks, lip stains. This cloth gets them all off without using anything again but just water. I just got a 3-pack. Again, I think this was close to the $20 range with what I got. I ended up paying $44 for both packs, so, you know, tax or whatever's built in. So I got this really nice purple, and when you feel it, it feels very much like satin. I love it. And then I got another green, and then a blue. I hear the garage door opening, so Ray has just gotten home, music's outside, but I definitely want to say hey to him and see how everything went. So we'll definitely check in with him in just a minute. You want to see Daddy, Musey? Come on, let's go see Daddy.
Oh, hey. Oh my goodness. Hi. I missed you. I missed you.
Welcome home, baby.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
So how was your day?
Busy.
What'd you do?
I had to get gas first thing in the morning, which is never fun. So I got gas, and then I was a little late getting into work. Well, I was too early, but I was late by my standards. So then I had to do car duty, and then I did my school day, had a meeting, and then did a girls' shoot-around because I coach middle school girls basketball. And it was our last shoot-around of the year. I wanted to see what talent we have coming up. So we shot around, and I ran through some drills, and just got home at 5:30. So it was a long day, leaving the house at 6:30 and getting home at 5:30. Pretty long day, but I'm good. So I'm going to try this Diet Coke Twisted Mango. It's a new flavor. We got this a while back at Walmart when we picked up our groceries, and it's been sitting in the fridge, and I'm going to try it to see what I think. Ooh, I know Katie didn't like hers, so let's try this. Smells like Coke. Huh. That's actually pretty good. It's definitely got a Diet Coke taste, but there's like a little aftertaste of, is it mango or leather? One of those two flavors. I can't tell. It's definitely got some aftertaste to it, though. Let me try. That's interesting. It's almost like not club soda. What's that soda called? Like vanilla soda stuff I'm talking about. Anyway, it's like vanilla-ish kind of aftertaste. I'm going to let Katie try this and see what she thinks.
Okay, so as you guys know, today I mentioned that I wasn't truly a fan of the lime ginger. It just wasn't for me. But I'm going to give this a try, so let's see. That is nasty. Okay, now, I'm so thankful for the opportunity to try this, but it tastes like Diet Coke, but then there is this fruit flavor, and I love fruit flavored things, but I can see where Ray would get the taste of leather, because it just, your brain doesn't know, or my brain doesn't know what to make of the mango flavor. It is a strong mango flavor, but again, my brain just doesn't know how to process it.
That is funky. But for me, it's a good kind of funky. I like the sharpness of it. I like the, what's the word when it fizzles? Pollination? No.
Fizz?
Fizz. I like the fizz. What's it called? Carbonation.
Carbonation.
I like the carbonation. I like the carbonation of it. And it's interesting. I'm not sure I would get this ever again. But for this time, I'm thirsty and it's going to hit the trick for me. Wait. Alright, so tonight for dinner, I'm going to make me a homemade pizza, but it's not any homemade pizza. No, this pizza is made with a couple of special ingredients that I'm going to show you right now. Alright, so the first step of any great pizza is the base, and I've got one of the best. I've got this naan bread. It's a crust already pre-crusted. So, step one. Step two You can use any kind of sauce you want. I don't really have a preference, I guess, but this Classico is really good. The roasted garlic pasta sauce, highly recommended. So we're gonna add that next. The key is here not to get too much sauce on the crust, just enough to cover it. Although this has chunks in it, so it's a little harsh sometimes. So you might have to add a little bit more. Now, here's where I'm gonna blow your mind. Probably not, but here we go. I use 3 kinds of cheeses. I use this low moisture part skim mozzarella. Now, I don't care what you use. You can use high moisture full skim if you'd like. But this is what we have, so this is what I use. And I'll be honest with you, I have little to no idea what low moisture part skim means, but I'm gonna go with it because it's tasty. So that's one part of it. The second part is I put a little Parmesan cheese first. That gives it a little bit of bite. All right? So Parmesan is the bite. Mozzarella is the cheese, but there's one more kind of cheese that I use. Believe it or not, goat cheese crumbles are amazing on a pizza. Now, I didn't start doing this until a couple weeks ago, and this is amazing. It's so smooth, and it's got some bite to it. I don't know how to explain it, but when I put this on my pizza, my world changed. My life came into focus. I knew from then on that I would never have a pizza without goat cheese. So, let's put them all together. What sounds a goat make? Alright, so step 1.
I don't know. I don't think that's the right sound, baby.
I don't think it is either. Let's try it again. Oh, man. Just put some cheese on there. Just be a little liberal with it, all right? You got a good base on there. All right? Listen, your arteries will always be there. So the key is just to cover that sauce up with goat cheese. I'm telling you, cover up the sauce. It's going to be a smooth, smooth flavor. So now that we have the goat cheese base on the pizza, we're going to put in the Parmesan mixtures on the pizza as well. So remember, the goat cheese gives you the smooth flavors, and the Parmesan gives you the bite. With the Parmesan, you could be a little less liberal. Just kind of sprinkle it on there just to get a little bite. For the grand finale, we return to the low moisture, part skim, mozzarella cheese. Always smell the cheese first to make sure it's fermented. Now with this, you want to be careful because I got a lot of cheese on here already and I don't want to die. Sprinkle a little bit of mozzarella in there because we found that if you put too much cheese on the pizza, it's hard to cook it down. It just becomes heavy on my little non-crust, and I want to respect the non-crust and not overload it with stuff. This part's up to you. Whatever toppings you want to put on it, it's fine by me. I won't judge you. But for me, I like to put pepperonis all over. The final thing we're going to do is I have really gotten into banana peppers lately. And these are Mount Olive. You can use whatever brand. I'm sure they're all pretty similar. These add some nice crunch to the pizza, as well as some really good flavor. That's why I don't even mind pouring a little bit of the excess sauce on them, because they work out really well. So, there is my homemade pizza. Pop this in the oven at 350 for, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, or until the crust is golden brown and the cheese is all melted, and I'll let you see it when it comes out of the oven. Here's the final product. Check this out. We've got all the melted cheeses. The banana peppers have cooked. The pepperonis are cooked. The crust is nice and crunchy. So just gonna cut this all the way through, and we are good to go. Oh, do you hear that crunch? Oh, it's amazing. This is making my mouth water, y'all. I love pizza, and this goat cheese just takes it over the top.
So we're going to go ahead and eat dinner, and then we're actually going to edit this vlog that you're watching right now.
Yep.
And then before we go to sleep, we're going to watch Blair Lamb and the Tim Tracker.
Yep.
Would you say they have like new videos?
Yeah, they got new videos. A Disney cruise planning video from Blair, and Tim Tracker has a video as well that we're going to watch. So we're excited. We hope you guys like this video. If you liked it, subscribe to us. We'd love to have you following along on our journey with us, and we appreciate you tuning in today.
Have a great one.